What's up, YouTube? PJ back with another video for y'all, and today isn't going to be a long video at all. It's going to be pretty short actually, because I'm looking at my new car that I have sitting over here in the driveway. Well, it's new to me, and we are just going to introduce the car to y'all. I bought it probably about a week or two ago at the most, and I just been sitting it off in the corner, not really saying anything about it. Haven't posted it anywhere on Instagram or YouTube, any of my social medias to be exact. But before we jump into today's video, I do want to go ahead and ask you guys, if you aren't subscribed to the channel, to go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification bell and make sure you get all the notifications whenever I post a video. And especially stay tuned for this build on this vehicle, because I think that it's gonna be a pretty nice one. Alright, so I'm looking at the car once again, like I said, and there should be enough time pass by for you to go ahead and hit the subscribe button. Please go ahead and do that. I am trying to get the 5K subscribers very soon, especially with the pickup of this car. But I'm not gonna be like any other YouTuber and that kind of thing and have y'all wait until the end of the video. I'm actually about to go ahead and show you the car right now, because I want y'all to look at it just as I'm looking at it, because like I said, I think it's gonna be a pretty nice build. But without further ado, I want to go ahead and introduce to y'all my 1990 Honda CRX. Speaking of buying another car that I don't even need, let me go ahead and let y'all know the reason why I bought the car. Over the past year, maybe 2 years, I've been trying to get into doing more things that generate passive income, and I couldn't really figure out what I wanted to do. I've thought about trying to purchase ATMs. I've thought about trying to go into business with other people, buying properties, and that type of thing. I've thought about even trying to invest into commercial real estate and go that route. I just couldn't make my mind up on what I wanted to do. But then I thought, instead of just trying to generate just passive income as of now, other than investing in stuff, then why can't I just try to invest more into my YouTube channel? Not necessarily with time, but like being smarter and seeing what I can do, like, you know, putting more builds on the channel and, you know, seeing where that takes me. And so I've been saving up some money, and I just so happened to come across this car. It's crazy how I came across this thing, because I came across this exact car probably like a year ago now, well, almost a year ago now, and it just was sitting where it was. Let me tell y'all about that. So if you don't know what I do for a living as of right now, I do deliver for Amazon. And so I'm fortunate enough to deliver around my area, like not too far off. So I've been delivering since last summer, I believe is when I started. And this car is actually on my route. And every time I would pass by, I'm like, I wonder what kind of car it is. And so one day I actually like focused in on it and saw, oh, that's a CRX. I wonder about those things, because I see them, they can clean up real nicely and that type of stuff. And I mean, pretty much fast forward some time, like almost to now, like I said, I bought it a few weeks ago. I went over there, I finally built up the courage to go and ask about the car, like why is it just sitting here, and if you're planning on getting rid of it, then how much would you want for it? Would you sell it to me? That type of stuff. And the people were very cool, and to be honest, I might be related to them, and I didn't even know that. But they were very cool, and the guy pretty much gave me the contact information to his nephew, which stayed in Mississippi. They picked up the car from Mississippi, brought it over here, and he moved to Texas somewhere. And so it's been there for like the past 3 or 4 years, and it's just been sitting there. And he was so ready to get it off of his lawn because it was just like sitting there. It was on the concrete, but it was like right beside the lawn. And to make a long story short, that's how I found the car. And I was like, this could be a great first project other than the Miata that I do for the car. And I honestly plan on making this just a clean street build and not any kind of purpose done to it, because like the Miata is a track build, the truck is a tow rig, supposedly a tow rig, and my Genesis is supposed to be a clean street build, but it's also my daily, and like it doesn't really stay that clean. So this is pretty much gonna be not a show car, but a very clean street build. And I'm stoked to see what I can do with that, because this is my first Honda ever, and I'm very new to the CRX platform. And oh, one thing that I don't think I showed y'all, I might have, but I don't think I did. This car, it says SIR on it, which is a spec that's only made in Japan. And so that is a right-hand drive car. And it came with the B16, I believe. Don't quote me on that. But all of that stuff came from Japan. And this car, if you notice, is a left-hand drive car, which means it was made in America. So they actually already did the engine swap, the rear brake conversion, I believe, and the seats are from an SIR. And so, because this was a base model, I think this was a base model. Like I said, I don't know much about Hondas. I don't know much about the CRX, and I don't know much about this exact car. But I do know that I'm gonna try my hand on restoring this thing and getting it up a lot better than I did the Miata, and just taking it one step at a time. And hopefully I can make some money on this, because I will sell it whenever I'm finished. I'm gonna try not to get too emotionally attached to it, and you know, just get this thing out of here and try to make a profit with it, along with making content for the channel, because that's like killing two birds with one stone right there. But I know y'all are tired of hearing me talk, so let me just go ahead and bring the camera over here and actually let y'all see what the car is. So here she is, a 1990 CRX, and as you can tell, it does have a full carbon hood. I do like that. It does need to be re-cleared, and the whole car is getting repainted, by the way, but the hood needs to be re-cleared. I do like the body kit that they have on it, even though it needs to be touched up a lot in a lot of places, but that can easily be done. I'm gonna take my time to do that. Like I said, I'm gonna paint it and everything, so those are things to look forward to. The wheels, I actually don't know what kind of wheels these are. If you do know, let me know in the comment section below, because I do want to see that, like what have they done to this thing. And there's the rear brake caliper. Is it a caliper? It looks like a caliper. I don't believe it's a drum, so caliper. And then the spoiler, I don't know if it's supposed to be like this, but I don't know. Like, it doesn't go down. It may come like this, but I don't know. I do like the spoiler though, so I'm gonna keep that on there, just touch that up some. And as you can see, the CRX, from what I've heard, the CRX with the dash between the R and the X, that means it's a Japanese spec. And the American specs only have CRX with no dash right here. So this is obviously off of like a SIR or either some type of aftermarket piece. But I am gonna change this to the American version of CRX, just so whenever I resell it, they don't actually think it's a real SIR. And that badge is also coming off as well. But like I said, it's a pretty nice car. I like it for what it is anyways. It's my first Honda once again, but carbon fiber gas tank cap. And yeah, I guess I'm gonna let y'all see the inside of it. Here she is in all of its glory. But these are the seats. Look at this. Dog, it's a lot of work that needs to be done to this thing. And you already know the next video is gonna be a cleanup video, because I have to clean this thing up. The car actually doesn't even start up at the moment. That's why I don't have a battery under the engine bay. And I actually don't know if I'm just not starting it right, or if the car just has some type of wiring issue or grounding issue of some sort. But can anybody let me know, what is this for? This is like a switch. If this is aftermarket, or if it's, well, it has to be aftermarket, but I don't know if this is like a kill switch or something, and if so, that's probably keeping the car from starting. But it looks like they changed out the dash and everything, because this thing is in kilometers per hour. And I don't know, I feel like it's fairly clean for what it is. It's just, I mean, it's junky, but it's fairly clean. And this shifter, I don't know how I feel about it. It's like, I don't know, it's weird. And 5-speed, reverse, over, down. Has a 3 gauge pod up here. One for oil pressure, one for oil temp, and one for vacuum. I don't know why there's a vacuum one, but okay, I can always change these out. Not much of a rear seat. He does have, look like a wiring harness, ECU, some lights, the jack, and yeah, there's not much back here. But as far as the interior of the car, that's pretty much it. The headlights do have a little bit of condensation in them, but that's an easy fix for both of them, both sides. Under the engine bay, they have changed out the radiator to a coil radiator, which I think you can get that off of eBay or something. But yeah, no battery. And here's the power plant of it. It needs to be cleaned so bad. So bad. But like I said, it's not starting or anything. I did already take the starter out and bring it to O'Reilly's, and they said the starter was in good working order. So I don't believe it's a starter issue. Really and honestly, I do need to try to crank this thing over by hand. I'm not going to do it in today's video because I am running out of daylight. I'm running out of time. And to be honest, I don't feel like doing it. But that's pretty much it with the car, and I can't close the hood on it all the way because the hood latch is broken, unfortunately. So I'm gonna have to get another one of those and replace that. It's all a work in progress. So I mean, you expect things like that whenever you buy cars that have been sitting, that have been run through the ground by the previous owners, and that have just not been taken care of. But dang, bruh, I'm so ready to get this build on the road. But as I already stated to y'all, this was gonna be a short video of me just finally revealing the car to y'all after all of these weeks and letting y'all see what I have to work with. But this is just about gonna wrap up today's video. If you liked the video, go ahead and give it a thumbs up. Leave some positive vibes in the comment section below. And like I said before, if you aren't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and hit the notification bell, and make sure you get all the notifications whenever I do post a video, because I am very stoked to see what I can do with this car, and I'm pretty sure that y'all are too. But as always, remember to do more, be more, believe more, and achieve more. And I appreciate y'all for watching.